Do you ever wonder why different people can do the same thing, exactly the same thing, and get wildly different results? Do you ever wonder what makes people so magnetic, so powerful in their own state, in their confidence, in their conviction? Do you ever wonder why things can so effortlessly seem to come into some people's lives and not into others? It all has to do with one thing. That is how they see themselves, their subconscious identity, not the identity they want to have, not the identity that they project out to the world, but how they truly see themselves. And I've experienced this firsthand with the highs and the lows. At the foundation of all of it has always been how I see myself, how I relate to myself, my self-concept, my identity, my self-image. And that is why this is your manifestation superpower. I can't wait to get into this in this video. Before I do, if you're new to the channel, hi, I'm Kirsty Elizabeth. I help women release the subconscious blocks that have been holding them back. I help them shift their identity, their energy, and recode their reality so they can finally claim the life that they are here to be living. I'm a certified coach and energy healer, so this channel is devoted to helping women become their best selves, to reclaiming their power, unlocking their potential, and transforming their lives from the inside out. I talk a lot on this channel about identity because I just cannot emphasize how important it is in every aspect of your life. It affects your relationships. It affects how you show up. It affects your level of joy and happiness. It affects your money, your finances, your career, your business. It affects your health. It affects everything. How you see yourself is constantly being projected out into the world. You are perceiving reality through the lens of your current identity, which means that there could be so many things out there right now available to you, so many opportunities, so many things that you could have or be or experience, but you're not open to them because you can't see them because you're looking at life through the lens of your current identity. You will be writing things off that you say, oh, I couldn't possibly do that, even though your soul wants it, even though you have a desire to do it. You will be writing it off because it's not how you see yourself. You will be avoiding taking bold action, from getting out of your comfort zone, from really leveling up because of how you see yourself. So many people limit themselves by saying things like, I'm not a technical person, I could never figure out how to do this. And then they limit everything they could possibly do in their business. They say, I'm a night owl, I'm not a morning person, so they don't ever get up or can't ever get up and function in the morning. They say I'm a smoker. They say I have an addictive personality and then wonder why they have so many different addictions that they can't seem to overcome, right? There's all of these labels that we've acquired through our life. All of these are beliefs that we've acquired. And then because we're experiencing life through the lens of this identity, the evidence just gets stacked and stacked and stacked to show us that it's true. When in fact, all it is that we're seeing life through that lens. We need to put on a different pair of glasses. We need to decide to see ourselves in a different way because right now, I guarantee you are seeing yourself as the most limited version of you. I guarantee you are not tapping fully into your potential as a soul here to create every experience you want, as limitless potential. You are tapped into the limitations and the things that you can't do and the mistakes of the past and all the things that people told you. You're tapped into whatever grades you got at school, making that mean something about you, whatever paycheck you're currently receiving, you're tapped into everything that you consider as a limitation and you wrap that up into a lens called your identity. And then you believe that your life can't get better than how you currently see yourself, than this persona. And it's simply not true because what you're doing is you're forgetting all the amazing things that you've done, all the amazing qualities that you have, all the gifts that you have within you that are just dying to be expressed, that are waiting to come out. You have your soul that is here to lead you, to guide you. It wants you to express yourself in so many ways, but because of your experience, because of the way you see yourself and define yourself, and because of the limitations that you believe about yourself and the false beliefs, you're not willing to go for it. There was a quote, let's see if I can get this right. I heard Ryan Serhant say it on whatever that property program is that he does. And it was, the graveyard is full of wasted potential. It was something like that. And I was just like, my God. And Wayne Dyer used to say, don't die with the music still in you, because so many people take their skills, their talents to the grave, and the grave is just full of people that weren't brave enough, that weren't willing to see themselves in a new light, that weren't willing to see themselves as a new version of them. And the truth is, you are not defined. Your identity is simply a program, a paradigm, a pattern that has been created mostly when you were little, before you were even able to change it. So in this video, I just want you to understand that you can change it. All you need to do is change your perception and your perspective. All you need to do is reframe how you're currently living your life and viewing yourself. You need to focus and tap in on those strengths, on those amazing things about you, the characteristics, the qualities that you have, the gifts that you have. And you also need to decide how you want to see yourself, because when you start training yourself to see yourself as a version that you desire to be, the most amazing thing happens. You start acting that way. It starts becoming a new neural pathway. It starts becoming a new habit, a new program. You are changing your software. As Joe Dispenza says, a new personality creates a new reality. So what happens as we change this software? You start experiencing things in a different way. Maybe it's the same things, but you're experiencing it in a different way. You're allocating new meaning because you're not looking through the lens of your old identity anymore. You're looking through the lens of this new version of you. And as you do that, reality shifts. Your reactions change. Your openness to possibility and to magic and different experiences change. You're more willing to step out of your comfort zone and take different actions, which means you get different results. Everything changes the minute you decide that you are not stuck in this old identity and you can choose who you desire to be. I have not found anything more powerful than shifting your identity and choosing to see yourself in a new way. Every single teacher talks about it. I did a program with Bob Proctor for 6 months. Self-image was the biggest thing he talks about. Tony Robbins talks about identity all the time. There's a reason for this, because how you define yourself affects how you experience your life and the limits to what you can create. Your hidden income ceilings, your hidden limitations, all are defined by your current self-image, and you can change it. This is the biggest piece of work I do with women, is changing how they see themselves. When you change your relationship to yourself, when you decide to see yourself from an empowered, pure potential perspective, you've just opened your whole world up to anything and everything. The only reason you're not experiencing it right now is because you've told yourself you can't, because it's not who you are. And because it hasn't happened in the past, it's never going to happen in the future. Well, let's stop dragging the past into the future and letting it dictate the outcome of the future. And instead, let's create a new narrative over who we are and what we are now available for, what we are now open for, what we are willing to consider as a new possibility in our existence, in our reality, in our life. You do this, everything will change. I have different ways I can support you on this if you need the help. Start with the free workshop that I've given you. You are the breakthrough. You can get instant access right now. The link is in the pinned comments. I have a program that is called the Self-Image Makeover, where you will learn step by step how to upgrade your self-image, change your identity, and start creating a new reality. You can also book a 90-minute one-to-one breakthrough session with me where we can do this together, so you don't have to figure it out on your own. When you work with me, we get to uncover your blind spots that you can't see because it's you, right? Equally, we can work together on a 3 or 6 month basis if that is what you are looking for right now. So just look in the description. All the information is there for all of these things. I will also drop up some videos to watch next that speak more to identity shifting and how to upgrade your self-image. So I will link all of these resources. You don't have any excuse but to start shifting. There's lots of free ways you can do it, and there's lots of ways that I can support you too, and I'm here for it. This is the best work I could ever do with anyone because it will change absolutely every aspect of your life. So let me know in the comments what is breaking through for you. Let me know what you're thinking, what ahas you've received. I would love to hear, and I'll continue to talk to you in the chat. Have an amazing day. I am sending you so much love. You've got this, and I can't wait to see what you create next.